How's it going, everybody? This is the Erroneous One with a new Kingdom Hearts Union Cross High Score Challenge video. Today, I'm going to show you guys a setup running around Xehanort, Master Xehanort as your MVP medal. Now, my Master Xehanort got Strength plus 1000, which is actually pretty good in this guy, I think. In this case, at least for high score challenges, because it's going to give you that consistent damage if it's an air or a ground enemy. So that's pretty good. In some ways, you know, since the copter fleet is running around there, I would have liked to actually have had a an aerial trait on him, but it's still pretty good. I have another one of him as well that is equipped with aerial, ground defense. But I don't really want to use that one just yet, mainly because I don't. It's not so much the Chip and Dales I'm worried about. I'm more concerned about utilizing the skills on him. In this case, I put a 83 max plus SP gauge 2 on this guy. And it works well for him. He deserves it. I use him enough to have warranted having used one of those. I don't put those out too lightly for the most part, because obviously you want to save those for the powerful, the expensive medals like Dark Riku, Key Art 9 or Key Art 7, a few things kind of like that kind of stuff. Illustrated Roxas, you know, those ones that cost like 4 or more, and you want to have them reduced in cost. So not too bad there. This is going to be pretty much the same setup that I used in my last run with my Divine Rose. I will be coming back to you guys with another video on the Divine Rose. There's that setup there that I utilized for that one. Because like I said, if you guys want to see a way to do that without utilizing Zolan B in there, or sorry, not Zolan B, but 3 key arts, be more free to play friendly in terms of a setup option. You can do it with 2 of your own key art medals and a ally's 21% booster, and you'll have a 42% boost right there. The only downside to that one is that you need to have an ally that does have either what is this one called again? Terra Xehanort? Yeah, Terra Xehanort or Dragon Maleficent. So that's a requirement for that one. And the other option, aside from there, would be to have like a Kingdom Hearts 2 Illustrated Kyrie in one of those spots for SP gauge management and such. So you can do it. It's kind of difficult. You have to rely on all of the enemies in the stage regenerating their health properly. In particular, if you're going the magic route, which you should with the setup, the 2 wardrobes need to regen their health. The Dark Plant, if you're able to do so, and also the White Roses. So it's a bit of RNG fest in that regard. Sorry guys, forgot to turn the volume down. There we go. There we are. Alright, so it's a bit of an RNG fest in that regard. But it can be done. You can get that 12.5 million score to get both of the reward Vanitas Remnants. Downside is that it is confirmed now, with only 3 days left in the event, that you are not able to keep top 1,000 with that 12.5 million. Unfortunately, that's kind of a downer there. Kind of sucks in that regard, but it is what it is, and you know, that's just the way it is right now, unfortunately. But at least you can get the rewards that way. At least you should be able to get 2 trait rolls on a Vanitas Remnant that way, in the hopes of getting double cast on it, because it will be a good really get double cast on as a ×3 buffer. That being said, though, back in this setup, let's go ahead and run this real quick. I'm not too sure what it's going to be able to do just yet. That's another one there that has DB3 on it too as well, and the max DB3 too. That's not too bad either. The other one's boosted though, so that's a little better off, I think. But no one has one of those. I really want to pull a Dragon Maleficent. Sadly, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to pull from this banner on time before it ends. Like I said, because a lot of my resources now are going towards school and everything, so I can't spend as much in the game anymore. So there's that one. Like I said, though, I was able to get a boosted Key Art Bond and Key Art Beginnings finally, because I had a fan... I had a fan donate $15 so I could buy VIP this week one time, so that was pretty cool. And if anything else like that happens in the future, anything too, I'll be sure to pull again as well, and see what we get from that point in time. But I'm gonna try to do my best to pull this weekend. This weekend before the banner ends, hopefully. All right, so we're not going to activate any on here except for Master Xehanort, just to conserve SP. Okay, that's good. I haven't actually been in this section here before. I haven't ran the power path. I don't know what... Okay, just 1 damage. Okay, cool. Yeah, level 50. That makes sense. I haven't ran the power path before, so I'm not sure what I'm looking into just yet. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so far not too good in that regard. I'm not getting a lot of SP back from these guys, unfortunately. Alright, so after, I guess 2 turns there, I should be swiping these guys too, oops. After 2 turns, his debuffs go away, so he's back to being a regular baseline enemy. You can see there too, yeah, I dealt only 1,100 damage instead of the 200 blah blah blah, 200,000 plus damage there. Again, guys, for me too as well, I'm still pretty sick. I'm still on medication, so I'm still a little not all together here. Ooh, okay, this guy would be curious there, so we'll go ahead and tap you. Activate Kyrie for the 1 gauge cost. Alright. Swipey. Alright. Swipe. I'm worried about this guy not being able to survive, so... Okay, I'm gonna swipe again, and have Xehanort go off. Okay. Right now, I'm just trying to save SP gauge, because I'm already getting kind of low. Ooh, okay. There's a box here. Okay, I'm gonna grab this one too, just to get some more. There we go. It's a little better. Okay. Lower those. There's level 150s. That's a level 400 hammer frame. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go full tilt on this guy. It's a bit more than I want to deal with. And Xehanort, will Xehanort take this guy out? Oh, so close. Gonna have to rely on defense boost. Alright. Go power defense boost. That's awesome. Swipe. And cool, we get to have Xehanort off again. That's even better. So, more score. Or not? Oh, that was not good. Okay, and now, oh, he has ×3 defense. I did not pay attention to that. Alright, let's see if I live again. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Alright. I'm going to pause the video and get back over there, and we'll start again from that round. So give me 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, and we are back at the hammer frame. Here we go. So, round 2 of the hammer frame. Because I goofed that up something fierce. I'm sure we all realized. Like I said, I'm not 100% right now, but it's cool. We'll get through this together. Swipey and Xehanort. Cool, yep, and tap, nice, and hope for the defense boost to go off again. Alright, we're going to do this one more time again. And again, I'm going to pause the video, come back, and I'm not going to come back until I survive the round this time, so I won't die again. Hang on. That's okay, it's only a 2 pause, right, guys? Alright, guys, we're back here. Sorry about that. So, we're back now. I survived the hit with the defense boost going off, and now of course he has the ×3 defense up. So we're gonna go ahead and boost ourselves to our ×6 strength up, and hope that it won't deal 1 damage. Okay, good. I was actually kind of nervous there for that one. All right, there we go. We took care of that. That's taken care of now. Now we have, of course, the copter fleet and a level 500. One. Okay. More RNG. Okay, so I'm running here with a defense boost 2 and a defense boost 3 on myself currently. It's looking like you're probably going to want 3 different kinds of defense boosts active for yourself in this one. Nova. Okay, that's something at least. So it's looking like you're going to want at least three kinds of defense boost, 2 or higher on your medals, more than likely, that help you survive the hits, or a second chance 2. Because these guys have a lot, and okay, I survived, but that's, please don't pass it. Okay, that's something at least. I got that one taken care of, and did I get it again? All right, now I need to make sure and hope that my Master Xehanort does not pass. Please don't. All right, cool, I got him. So RNG favored me right there. I was able to take it out. All right, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, that's the portal for the target. I still have the Gargoyle Knight right there. Those guys over there. And that dude right there. So we're going to take that. And yeah, there was good. Alright, good. So not a whole lot of SP left. I know that I saw something over here earlier too. So there's this guy here. Crap. Okay, tap. And you. Alright, there's a little in there, and oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's what I saw. So there's a chest there. Can I grab it before I take this guy on? Okay, I can. Excellent. So, good. So, level 300 Wyvern and Morning Stars. Okay, fairly confident I can, if my defense boosts go off, I'm pretty confident I can tank those hits from those level 300, gummy somethings. I forget what they're called. Alright, let's hope. Okay, that's good. If both if I had both defense boosts not go off, I would not have survived that. Alright. Alright, so now we're good here. Okay, so we're at 11.2 million. Okay, defense boost off of there, that's good. Swiping here. I'm going to be really low on SP at the end of this, though. This is going to be dangerous. Alright, so we're at 7. So we're at 12. We're at 12 million right now. I still have 2 Gargoyle Knights at level 150 there, and a large armor. Okay, so we're going to, unfortunately, not activate Kyrie for the buff, because I don't think I can take that, but Xehanort will go off right here. Alright, so we got 7 there. Again, I can't activate Kyrie for the buff because of SP. So we can still swipe here and have Xehanort go off. Because when you have the AB3 Max SPH2, you still need to have the metal's original cost of 5. So if I have anything below 5, it's not going to work. However, as you guys can plainly see, we passed that, guys, we passed that 12.5 million marker. So this setup will definitely work, for sure. For sure. Even without using Kyrie as the actual buffer there. We're going to break 13 million. That's actually really good, guys, for Master Xehanort. I'm actually duly impressed by that. I didn't think that was going to happen. Well, I didn't even chest. I don't know why I was going for that. Alright, so let's go ahead and take out the target real quick. Oh, cool. And there's enough there for Xehanort to go off and do a final hit to get a little more score out of this. Bam! Alright, so there we go, guys. 13.3 million with this setup right here, and this is without Zaldin B. Now, I know that this setup did require you to have in your card you have 3 of the key art medals, which I hope isn't too difficult for many players to get right now, since you're guaranteed a key art medal in that banner. I think that's the one you want to go for, really. And I say that because Dragon Maleficent, and I really want her. Don't get me wrong, guys. She's one of the ones I've been waiting for a while. I want Dragon Maleficent quite a bit because she is going to be so good in Colosseum with the AoE -2 general defense down. And if you could double cast on her, oh, Colosseum is just. I mean, I'm sure like the mega whales in the game already have double casted Dragon Maleficents, and I hope to get one myself. Like I said, I can't afford to pull right now, so I'm going to be holding off on that, unfortunately. But I take solace in the fact that she will be in the regular pools, metal pool rotation after her banner. The key art medals are limited time up to a point. We know that we'll get them again later on, but who knows when that's going to be. One of the guys I talked to a lot named Odyssey said that we'll probably see that banner come back again in like 2 or 3 months. I'd probably say about 2 months or so. Sounds about right for the banner to come back. But that's still 2 months without it coming back, and you guys could utilize it then. So I would prefer to pull off the for sure thing. You're guaranteed a new medal in there, one of the key arts, and it'll help you in this high score challenge as well. That's just that's just my thought process in that one. So hopefully you're able to pull 3. As I said, if you're able to pull 2, and you guys have a Zaldin B ready to go, then like I said, you can do the magic path, and again, Smelly Octopus gave a step-by-step guide for that one that ran a 42% multiplier or 42% boost and got the 12. I think you got 12.7 million. I think it was with that setup. So that was actually really good on him. This setup here that I just ran though, this setup here is actually working out pretty good. It's a 60. Yeah, it's a 63% boost one there that ran really well. I'm actually pretty surprised at how well it ran. Master Xehanort, like I said, Master Xehanort isn't any joke. He is, for being a tier 3, that multiplier of 4.58 on him definitely lets him contend with tier 4 and certain tier 5 medals for sure. If he was a tier 4, he'd probably actually be better than Zaldin B at that point in time as tier 4, because Zaldin B is also only a tier 3 as well, so there's not too much of a huge difference behind them. The only downside of this one is that he's on a multiplier that's 2.9 instead of 3.0, and his damage multiplier is a 4.58 as opposed to a 4.71. That's the trade-off there. Still, it works really well. Obviously, it works really well. He did great there. I would have gotten an even higher score if I was able to run in there with any kind of SP replenisher. So take that also for what you will in that regard. But this guy is definitely the MVP for sure in this setup here. I hope the setup is a little easier for some people to utilize. I know that some of the enemies in there also regenerate their health. The Morning Star does, and I think those gummy ones do. I think, but I can't quite remember off the top of my head. But I know they're always kind of finicky about their health regen. But as this setup showed, you didn't need that health regen to take them out. This setup was able to reach that 13.3 million marker without any form of health regen there. So I don't think it's overly needed like it was in the Magic Path. In the Magic Path, if you only run the 2 key arts and your allies 21% booster medal, you need to focus on the enemies that regen their health. You need the extra boost you get for damage score to break that 12.5 million marker. But this setup as it stands will indeed do it for you. I know that I had double casted Kyrie there, but I'm pretty sure you guys can utilize the key art there to copy the Kyrie and then get your times 6 overall general buff that way too as well. So that's one thing you can do for that situation. SP management obviously will be a slight issue in this one. And again, I state you're probably going to want to have at least 3 defense boosts of some kind going into this one if you guys are able to afford the skills that may be lost. For instance, I'm going to lose that defense boost 2 that's on my key art Sky. It's not a huge loss because it's a defense boost 2, and we're pretty much always getting those whenever Colosseum updates. And they show up every now and then in certain avatar boards and such. So I'm not too worried about losing those ones out. But, it's something you do kind of want to pick and choose when you do it. Defense boosts do tend to be needed for high score challenges in order to get past them to survive those hits. So if you guys are able to do so and you're okay with wasting those defense boosts in this case, that's going to be good. Unfortunately, I think this particular banner, and this has been kind of the same way too ever since they stopped doing older medals being high score challenge boosters, you can't really just put a skill on an old medal and consider that medal a throwaway medal. Like if you fuse that medal for the skill into a newer medal that actually needs that skill, obviously you don't want to fuse a key art, one of the key arts into something else just to get the defense boost off of that key art. The key art's gonna be more important than the other one is. So it's becoming important to manage your skill resources as well when you do those kind of things. So there's that one. Something to consider for your setup as well too. But this setup did it. It ran it really well. I hope it helped you guys out. I'm considering doing another setup utilizing the Olympia. In this case, I would put and it would. Oops, no, wrong one. It would potentially center around Hercules and Phil. So the downside of this one is that he has only a 3.36 multiplier and he's AoE. So there's that. He'll hit all the opponents, which is good up to a point. But the slot right here is a 2.8 slot. So it's not so much that you're getting less out of him in terms of Keyblade slot multiplier, but you are losing out quite a bit on actual damage multiplier. It's over what is that 1.6, I want to say? No. It's almost 20. It's almost a 1.2 multiplier difference between Phil and Master Xehanort. That's a lot. So I'm honestly not too sure if this setup can actually take him out. Plus, I don't have a appropriate AB3 Max plus SPH2 on him, and honestly, I don't want to. Skill resources are important. I don't want to put that skill on this particular medal, cause I don't use it very often, like at all, really. I use it every now and then for a few certain events and everything, which is why I put the AB3 on him. But other than that, I don't use this guy, and I'm really hesitant to actually put that valuable of a skill on him for a medal that I'm not ever going to use primarily. For the most part, I mean, even in high score challenge, like a free to play and casual play setups, I don't use them very often, because Master Xehanort and Zaldin B are the go-tos right now. Granted, that's gonna change when we get Axel EX and Sephiroth EX. That's gonna change, obviously, but we're not at that point yet. So I'm kind of hesitant. I'm still thinking about it. I might do it. I don't know. I mean, I have to use 8 mirrors also to get him up to max skill, because you need him at max skill for it to really work out very well. So it's something I'm still playing with in regards to think with that one. I don't see any other really good single target AoE or single target power medals, reversed or otherwise. Master Eriquus is very good, but he does 5 hits, so that's a problem for him. Blackout Riku B is actually very good, but again, he deals 4 hits, and also only has that 3.8 multiplier, so it's kind of down in multiplier slot as well. Remember the good days when Black King Mickey was like reigning king for everything? Good times, man, good times. Do I even have you? Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is Grand Defense minus 60. That's actually pretty good on him. Yeah, there's my Herc and Phil. Like I said, this one would be great in high score challenges, except for the fact that he deals 11 hits, and that's not going to help you. Cloud's okay, but again, he deals 3 hits. What do we even have on you? Oh, that's not bad. Forgot that. 3.9. Yeah, so you see, I mean, there aren't really very many viable medals. What about reverse? That's 13 hits. This one is also 13 hits. Yeah, he deals 6 hits. 11. No, 3.93 is not bad, but he's a possibility. 3.93 isn't bad. Single target, reverse power. It's not too terrible. He's a possibility. You deal 11 hits, so not viable in this case. Cerberus is 2.59, so not so much. Yeah, so you guys, I mean, there's not very many viable options, unfortunately, for power. Oops, no, there you go. For power to really shine for that. So Hurricane Phil is really the only option that's a single hit metal to use in this case. And again, he is AOE, so that does pose some problems. Slight ones, but mainly it's that multiplier. That 1.2 multiplier difference from him to the Master Xehanort is significant, and I'm not sure if it can be done that way. Like I said, I'm still thinking about utilizing him. I might do it. I'm not too sure yet. I'll see about it in the future. But again, guys, this is the setup I used right here. I hope it helps you guys out. I hope it helps more people get the that 12.5 million score, so that they can at least get those 2 trait rolls on the Vanitas Remnant. And I really hope you guys get double cast on it. For those of you who need a timesheet buffer with double cast, because it's gonna be an important thing going forward. It's gonna be really helpful going forward as well too. So, but other than that, guys, that is it. Let me know if the video helped you guys out. I hope it does. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be coming to you guys pretty soon to videos again. Hopefully, I'll get paid in time to do a few more pulls on the Dragon Movement banner. Hopefully, we'll see. Again, other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video, and you guys have a great night. See ya.